This is the most painful loss of the season. 7 points. 7 points. Think about that, Eagles. Jalen Hurts had a terrific day.
What's going on YouTube? It's your main man Bush Life coming at you with another video. So I just did a video on the Eagles and Jalen Hurts and how trash they were and how bad, not how bad because it was a 6-point game, but just how atrocious they looked actually playing the game. I mean, the excuses that I saw, and I was right, that they were making, you know, I'm over here bashing Jalen Hurts and seeing other fan bases talking about how bad Jalen Hurts. Their excuses are, oh, but they still could have won the game. That's because you're playing a trash ass offense and you have somewhat of a decent defense. And I'm the type of guy that's going to give your props where it's due. So it's not, you know, it's not far fetched for me to say your defense it's decent. It's decent. But it's funny when you have D-Riders for Jalen Hurts coming on here talking about he had a terrific day. What game were you watching, bro? I mean, you seriously gonna sit there and say he had a terrific game when he threw for what, less than 130 yards? His passer rating was 17.5. And he has 3 interceptions. I mean, look at the stats, bro. I mean, it is just absolutely absurd that there's people out there like this. And it cracks me up because we all knew this was coming. We all knew that you had Jalen Hurts D-Riders coming on here talking about how he had a great game. And they are legitimately blaming other players. I don't understand, right? This dude is the biggest Jalen D-Rider there is in the Eagles fan base. More than other content creators that sell Hurts season merchandise, right? But this dude is literally camming up, blaming Jalen Reagor. Because Jalen Reagor had 2 drop passes. Yes, they were at costly times, right? Like at the worst time possible. Jalen Reagor had 2 drops. But Jalen Reagor had 2 drops. But Jalen Hurts has 3 interceptions, and you're gonna say he gets no pass, but then doesn't proceed to talk about how bad he did and continues to blame. Somehow you're blaming JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I don't even know how. When all JJ does, I think he had 1 or 2 catches and a couple of blocks. That was it. And I think he had a block in the back where y'all ended up having to punt, which y'all did most of your fucking plays. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that Hurts, as bad as he is, just gets excuses made time after time after time. It's comical with this fan base. It really is. It makes me laugh so much. And the fact that this dude actually thinks Hurts had a good game. I mean, this dude was beating his fucking chest for a week and a half, talking shit on my team, talking crap on my team, and yet his team goes out and lays a fucking egg against the New York Giants. And it's not far-fetched to say the way the Eagles looked, that they're going to end up losing next week. It's not far-fetched to say that at all. But I'm sure if Jalen Hurts has another game like this, he's going to sit there and talk about how great Jalen Hurts actually played, because this is the biggest D-Rider for Jalen Hurts I've ever seen. Jalen Hurts is a trash quarterback. He's not even a backup quarterback. I wouldn't even have him as a backup. I wouldn't even have him on my team. So you're this notion that he's still a rookie and still learning, that now 4 games last year, 12 games this year, he's had a full season to be assessed, right? And he's throwing 3 interceptions. You know, it's crazy to sit there and say that the Eagles are winning because Jalen Hurts is finally showing not maturity, but developing, right? That he's developing. How is he developing when you're taking away his throws? He threw for, I forget, I don't even know how, what the pitch count was on him today. How often he dropped back and threw. Okay, actually I think it was like 13. It was a god awful number. It was like 11 or something for like 24, 20, some shit like that, right? Which is, in the norm now of how much he's dropping back to throw. But today it was just, he had more horrible plays than he did good plays, because he normally does that. Now that the pitch count for him is low, 15 to 20 times he's dropping back, he's still making his good plays as he did when he had to drop back 30 to 40 times a game. But now he's dropping back less, and those big plays are coming in a smaller sample size, so it looks like he's doing more. Today, he had the same amount of throws as he's did on average the past, 4 or 5 games? But he had a lot more horrible plays, and he didn't have any good plays. The only plays that he had that were good came from his legs. But these motherfuckers want to sit here and say Jalen Hurts had a terrific game. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here and suck my dick.